Hey yo, what's good? It is February the 16th and it's 67 degrees in Tennessee. All right. We over here at Jack Benson Heritage Park. Look it up so you know where it's at. We on tour, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, indeed. It is winter time and it's 67 degrees and we out here in the park. Let me show you some things real quick. Check this out right here. So you're not gonna see a lot of green, but we're gonna walk through the park, man. Walk and talk. They still haven't taken this down. It looks nice at night. You know, maybe I'll do a nighttime. Let y'all see what this tree looks like at night. All right, but yeah, they got the decorations is already from Christmas. They still hadn't taken it down from the park yet, out the park, and we just kind of walking through, people kicking balls and stuff. They are getting ready to plant some trees, apparently. They have marked some areas, some spots. And yeah, like I said, we're gonna just walk through today. They got people out here walking, kicking the ball. And yeah, so they get ready to plant some trees. Got some spots marked. Know what I'm saying? People out here chilling, just reading, kicking, soccer, walking dogs. I guess people figure it was a good day out. Nice day to get out here and get a little exercise popping. I'm gonna walk by the little water. I don't know what this is, a stream, a pond, not really a pond, but a nice little water stream. You know what I mean? Some more trees. They get ready to plant this one as well. They get ready to plant that one over here. So yeah, and people are actually walking this. Kids playing this water. Right now it's a little bit cloudy, but maybe kids coming in. It's a little bit higher. It probably, if I stepped in there, it'll probably touch my shin, maybe up to my knees. But then when you get down, see your kids down there is standing in the water, right? But certain parts it'll get lower, it'll get higher, but it probably won't go. The highest it'll probably go is probably maybe knee high at certain parts, and then as low as probably the top of your foot, maybe your ankles. Like right here in this little area right here, it's a little bit higher. It probably touch my knees right there, even in the center. But yeah, so like I said, the kids is out, people's playing, kicking balls and stuff. Take a look at the area here. All right. So yeah, let's walk around. Like I said, we at Jack Benson Park Y'all look up Jack Benson. I don't know what he did. I'm gonna have to look it up myself now. I don't know. I want to know who Jack Benson is. You know. Let's look over here real quick. That's where the bridge is. All right. Where the water is going under. Like I said, some parts are higher, some parts are lower. A lot of times in the summertime, a lot of fish come out right here. Some people might get their fish on, you know. I seen a turtle or two out here during the summertime. Let's walk over this bridge. Oh man, what's going over here? A lot going on off these trees into the water there. I'll take it. I said a lot of people getting their exercise on, getting their walk on. And also, every now and then you get different type of birds that come out here. A few times or two, I seen a large size, I think it was a hawk, pretty big. Also seen one of them birds that looked as big as them pelicans. I don't know if it was a pelican or not, but they'll come through here. And sometimes you can be walking over this bridge and not know they just feet away from you, but you won't know it until they fly off, and then you know they was right there, that close to you, right? So, yeah, people walking their dogs and stuff like that. It's the little walkway. We got a lot of walkways that come over there, and people can walk all the way around. So you definitely can get your exercise on. That's for sure. And I might as well get my exercise on. We're gonna go over this open field over here. Show you guys that. Yeah, they have a lot of spots marked for trees I'm looking at right now, all over the place. It's more than I thought it was. So they get ready to get their plant on. Yep, it's a lot of trees they get ready to plant. You know, I've seen a lot of those little red flags in the dirt. And yeah, it's a lot of trees over here. Yep, looks like they get ready to plant a lot of trees. So we getting over here by the field. As a matter of fact, it's kind of like, let's go walking down over here because it's like a continuation to the where the water goes. So why not walk there? Now we over here, right? And in the summer, if it's a good rain, a lot of this right here, a lot of this will fill up and you'll see little small fish in here. But like I said, it's wild because we in the heart of the winter time and it's 67 degrees out here. But the water will come out here, and like if you walk close to this, the fish will see you and they'll try to, of course, normally try to duck and dodge, make sure you ain't coming to get them. And this is the other, where the cars go over this bridge here. The other spot we was at, people walk over that one. All right, so yeah, let's walk down here just a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if this big old tree is about to fall or what. I think it grew, that's how it grew out the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's how it grew, I guess, and it grew up to come up like this. But there's been so many rains, and I think we had one, I know there was one snow that happened over here. A little bit, wasn't too bad. Actually at all. It just pretty much was a little bit in the grass. But as far as the streets, nothing. So yeah, again, we out here by the water, right? And like I said, most of this the highest the water will be is probably maybe to your knees. That's probably the highest it might go walking on. If you decided to walk this whole thing, the water all the way back to where we were earlier. Like I said, some of it might be to your ankles, some of it might be to your shins. The highest you might get is up to your knees. That's about it. I don't know how much further out, but let's say we walking in right here, right? And we go as far as a little bit down here, and I'll show you. So we talking about going right here, and then there's another place you can walk, like a little walkway above it, a little overpass. And like I said, as far as I can tell, because a lot of times you can see the water stays pretty clear at a lot of parts. You step in there, it'll probably go up to your shins, your knees, maybe the highest, or maybe it's slightly above your knee. Now I don't know as far as going past there where there's the overpass right there. Now I don't know when it gets on the other side, or I don't know where it goes beside it. I don't know how deep it gets then, but I say up to the overpass, it'll probably go up to your, at best, the height. It'll probably go up to your knees. And there's certain parts of this right here where it'll go as low as maybe to your ankles. But I wouldn't suggest you walk in it. back where I showed you where them kids be at, and even adults, they'll go over there and actually walk in it. So this is an area where a lot of people come out here in this spot here in this particular area to walk their dogs. Some people set up little nets and play volleyball, stuff like that. They just recently, let's zoom in a little bit. They just recently, I think, put this parking space in here, this parking lot. Right? So we got that going on. So we're gonna get back on track. Let's just walk through the parking lot a little bit. And we're gonna walk towards where they have the dog parks. They got one for the big dogs, one for the little dogs. So this parking lot here, I think they just built not too long ago. I say maybe a couple of years, maybe 3 years the most, maybe. So we just gonna cut through. Yeah, a lot of cars is out here today because the weather is nice for winter. I mean, it really is for, short sleeve and shorts type of weather. Look at this right here. That's how they designed some of the parking spaces with these. I don't know what the significance of these are to make them like this, but if you guys know, let me know. All right, let's walk over here real quick. Now this, I've seen at night people will park over here, and I don't know what they use this for. I don't know if it's for entertainment purposes inside, or sometimes they keep different equipment here. But I've seen people parked and a bunch of people come out of there. So what this remind you right here, leaving it wide open out here, all these bricks. Remember when the George Floyd was going on? There was some bricks, was it in Chicago or another city, or was it in Minnesota, where bricks mysteriously just popped up out of nowhere in the middle of the street. But yeah, I guess they get ready to build some more stuff over here for the kids, I'm assuming, or maybe it's parking related. Maybe it looks like more kids stuff, slides and things like that. That's what it looks like. And then of course you have some more right over here. So we got that going on. Some more of the open fields. Like I said, a lot of people walk their dogs around everywhere. And this is the trail that people walk. It kind of goes around. This way you also can walk. It's more gravel going straight, right? We'll kind of walk that way coming back. We get a chance. Because it's now, yeah, you hear a lot of, I guess those frogs in there. It just rained not too long ago, so You know, you hear all them frogs getting it in. All right, so then we have this situation right here. For the kids. Here's the dog park for the little small dogs. Right here. This got something pretty interesting right here. They leave books out. They call it the little free library. You know, you just open this thing up here, check out whatever books. Some people put DVDs in this bad boy. And people just pick out books. Some people put in books. All right. So yeah. Check this out here. There's a spot where you can just put books in or take a book out. I don't know if folks keeping them books or people read them and then bring them back or keep them and put something new in there, but definitely for you know, any type of books, kid books, adult books. And of course you got the big dog park. All the dogs getting friended up, getting to know each other. I have yet to see a dog actually get it in with the fight on. There's probably another spot where they're gonna put a tree at right there. Couple of more trees getting ready to go. So we're gonna kind of circle around. Like I said, this is the gravel trail. Kind of goes into the pavement. So it's different places that you can walk to or run. You know, you can go down this way. You can take that path, and that goes around. Or you could take this way or walk down, or run down this way. Then of course you could take this gravel and kind of go around where it goes around all the way around this way. And that's the way we're going. Somebody got a doggy dog. Dogs wanting to get it in. Like I said, people walking, getting their exercise on, getting their run on, making the dogs play. And you got this over here. Like they building houses, they built some, they're gonna build more down the road. I don't know if this is gonna be the lake that they plan on using. I don't know if it's just gonna be a lake just to have a lake, and different wildlife might come eventually. So now we're taking the gravel trail. It's all connected. Some of the paved trail, gravel trail. We're just kind of walking around the perimeter now of the actual park, or some of the park anyway. But then we're gonna go back into the center. Now I would go, I'm gonna show you guys where I would go, but I think it's pretty wet. And that's probably where all the frogs you're hearing right now are getting it popping. So I guess I could walk this way, but I guess the closer you go down by the fence, by the dog park fences, it's probably going to be a lot more damp. So I'm actually not going to go that way. Hello.
This is what happened in my mind, okay?
All right, so yeah, a lot of this water is in here. Definitely not walking through all of this. Definitely not walking through any of that right there. That's for sure. But you hear all the frogs getting it popping. Says keep off plants. Meadow restoration in progress. Yeah, a lot of this was real high, especially in the summertime. I think right before, right during the fall, I think they started chopping some stuff down a little bit so they can restore. Yeah, it's like the frogs is getting it in. Probably walk up in there and catch a whole bunch of frogs. Who knows? Maybe they getting their mating on, you know? Strangely enough, it's almost like having those, you stand there long enough, it's like having the 96 decibel type alarms that just go off and be all ringing all in your ear. And again, we just were making another pass through the little dog park right here. All right, so now we're gonna go back. This is like our second walkthrough right here. This time we're gonna change direction. So you got the kids on the slides. I think they're gonna develop this area right here to add more kid stuff here. But of course you got the wintertime and the rain and stuff like that. So, and I showed you guys where they had all the equipment they need to get set up. So I guess it's not quite ready as of yet.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
All right, so of course more parking spaces right here. We're gonna go ahead and go just walk through this building area. Alright. So yeah, let's take a walk through here real quick. So that says Chattanooga Public Library. I don't know, maybe they let me see, place hold online, pick up here, return and repeat. So I don't know, maybe got a little, looks like a locker. See that? And I don't know, I know where you place an order at. Maybe, oh, maybe this right here, they got it covered up, but maybe you place an order, maybe you punch some buttons and stuff, and you can pick up a book here, and then return it later. It says scan here, or visit chatlibrary.org. All right. So yeah, it's where you can get you a book, man. Order a book. They made their little portable library. Very interesting. And so let's walk up here, man. Now, I've also seen people come to this building here at night. I don't know if it's, let me see, public restrooms, red building in the back. I don't know if this is used for if the public can use this or not. I guess this what it's called right here, Don Eves Heritage House Arts and Civic Center. All right. I have to look him up, see what he's about. But I've seen people here. I don't know if they have meetings here. I know they have certain, or people here might set up events, different events and stuff like that. You know. And I give you a front view of what it looks like, but you know. You know what I'm saying? Let me see something here. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's this the Don Eves Heritage House. Let me bring that back. Just give you a walk around. No firearms allowed. You know what I'm saying? But I think they have meetings in here of some sort. Or who knows, whatever else they do. I don't know if it's specific people that actually run the place. And maybe they have certain events inside this building. I know they had a Christmas thing going on. I don't know if they had something to do with setting it up. They had some kids coming out here singing. Right? Let me just give you a walkthrough again real quick. All right, so yeah, that's what it looks like. Interestingly enough, I actually some years back, I actually was putting together a back I think when DVDs were still out. DVDs was a thing. I was actually putting together and actually streaming. I think streaming video. Kind of when it started. I actually put like a a course together, a video course on self-protection, and I recorded some spots over here on this building. So let me get you a view of what it looks like. You see it behind me. Let me turn it around. There you go. That's what the building looks like when you get a nice wide open view, right? And then we'll go to a couple of things to show really quick, just to show. And one of them is this little, I don't know what you call it, gazebo or something. People hang out here, sit down and chat. During the summertime, there's normally a dude who'll come out and bring his music out, and he'll just be right in this thing, start dancing. I don't know if he's actually recording video when he's doing it, or he's just coming out here to get him some dancing fun. But he normally just comes out here and puts his this thing right here. He normally comes out here, he'll set his music up, right? And then he'll get his dance on. Like I said, I don't know if he gets on, if he goes live with it or what. So that's like one spot, right? And we're gonna take a walk over here real quick. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll try to walk through it and see. Kind of do a walkthrough. I've never been through there, so maybe today is the day. Maybe today is the day. Just to see what it's about. Because I've seen, I guess it's people that live over here or live close by, so they actually cut through this little spot, this little trail. We're gonna walk through this quick, and then we're gonna get out of here, man. Normally the gate is open, so we're gonna kind of walk through there. So it says you're leaving. It says Chattanooga Parks and Outdoors. You are leaving Jack Benson Heritage Park, a public park owned and operated by the city of Chattanooga. You are now entering the Heritage Walk HOA Trail Network, a privately owned network of trails. We're gonna go ahead and privately walk through this bad boy real quick. And then I'm gonna privately walk back out of here. They have like golf cart parking, sales center this way. So we got a lot of trails down this way over here. So I take it this is where the golf carts would ride through. Like I said, I'm not gonna walk too far. Go a little ways and then turn back. But I've seen people walk through here, so I'm assuming they live somewhere around here, and this is, I guess, a quick way to cut through and get to wherever they live at. Just like that. Like I said, I've never been through this. My first time coming through. And I see where there's some more water. I see where the water's going to or coming from. There's a little thing you can walk over. I I guess they got it blocked off right now with these little orange little plastic fences. Got a pool right here, so you know, I don't know if it's the public or for the private for the residents. And again, there you go. Right? So I'm gonna just leave it like that. I'm not gonna go too far. I'll leave it like that. I just wanted to come through. Nighttime it looks nice because you have these lights right here, all lit up during this on this trail, and they look real nice at night. Low light. So yeah, we're just gonna walk back. And so yeah, man, that's it. The Jack Benson Heritage Park. I can see like where there can be different wildlife that can be in here, the different areas. Let me show you guys real quick. Right? So all of this area right here could be where a lot of birds, different type of birds, squirrels, who knows, foxes might even come through there. And who knows, you know, at night you can never tell. You might run into some coyote out here. You might not want to be running into no coyotes unless you got something to fend off the coyotes. So yeah. So I'm walking in the private area, the Jack Benson's privately owned walk, and I'm getting ready to walk back into the public domain. You know, I always gotta go into where no man has gone before. So again, that's looks like another trail, probably circles around the way it looks, or stops and cut off, look like a little circle around. So yeah, that's what we got. There's the building we was just at. So you know, there it is. Again, Heritage Walk. This is where we're leaving. A privately owned network of trails. And we get ready to get back into the Heritage Park.
Yeah.
All right.
It's like you. You're like,
So I can see the lights that's on that tree. I guess the lights are turned on. Let's walk over there real quick as we get ready to get out of here on tour. Let me see if we can zoom in some. I don't know if you'll be able to see the tree over there. The lights are on, but again, it's still daylight, so you know, maybe like I said, I'll come out here at night just so you can get a glimpse of what the trees look like at night. And maybe I'll add it to this video here. Like I said, a lot of people getting their walk on. People trying to get their exercise in, no doubt. Some folks got dogs. Like this dog is like, I guess he's with somebody. He got an owner. There he goes, grabbing the frisbee out there. Looks like somewhat of a German Shepherd mix. And yeah, we're gonna cut over here to the tree. This is a nice little view of the tree and whatever this design, decoration of this thing is together, you know. there you have it. There's the tree kind of lit up during the daylight. So yeah, there you go. The lights are on a little bit. But we'll try to make it back out here at night so you can see what it looks like. So yeah. There you go. All right, this is Jack Benson Park. I hope you guys enjoyed that. All right. Like I said, we're still in the heart of the winter time, and we're talking about almost 70 degrees today. I don't know if it's going to change back cold in the next few days or not, or if it's going to continue staying like this all the way through the spring. And you know, sometimes when the spring hits, then you get some weird weather, sometimes heavy rain, sometimes maybe even snow. I think it was March of 1993 where out here they had a severe snowstorm in 93. The storm of 93, I think they was calling it. It was super cold and snowing like crazy out here. And I remember that was my first time. That's why I never forget it. It was my first time seeing lightning come out the sky while it was snowing. And it seemed like it came right above my head. I was walking the dog, and I was just kind of looking up at the snow, and all of a sudden, pow! I seen the lightning come. It looked like it was right above me. You know, I was taking off after that. So that was the storm of 1993 out here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. All right, so yeah, Jack Benson Heritage Park. You got to see a little bit of what's it about, and you know, maybe we'll walk through again during the summertime. Yeah, certain parts, you know, parts of the grass is green, but we'll see it when it's all green. See the difference. All right. This is on tour, and I'm out of here. Deuce. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's not all the way dark, but the sun is going down, so to speak. And I wanted to show y'all what the tree looks like. In the better type of lighting, if you will. Let's do a quick walk around. One time for your mind. So yeah, there you go. There you go, man. It's the tree right there. So I thought I'd just go ahead and show you what it looks like a little bit in a lighting situation that's a little bit better anyway. All right. So there you have it. And I'm out. Peace.
Let's go.